So I have decided to do some individual braids on my hair, and some people call them box braids or Solange inspired braids or um, just braids. But that's what I'm going to do on my hair. And I have not had individual braids since I was in like 6th grade. So I'm a little nervous because I think that they will make me look like I'm 12. But I really don't feel like doing my hair right now. I have too much going on, and so I'm gonna try to keep this style in for like 2 months. The hair that I'm using is not the Kaneko hair. It's just this synthetic fiber hair. It's by Enstyle, called Super Jumbo Braid, and I purchased 12 packs because I don't remember how many packs I would need, so I didn't want to run out, so I just got 12 packs. And I'm using number 4 and 30. It's a mixed bag, and then I also bought bags of 4 and bags of 27. And so I'm just gonna mix those colors in my hair. And usually when I do this when I've done this in the past on other people's hair, I just start in the back and I braid up. But because I know this is gonna take like more than a day, I don't want to go out looking silly with my hair half done and trying to figure out what to do because this back is done and the top is not. So I decided to just section out the middle part of my hair, all of this right here, and I just braided this around the edges all the way around, and I tucked in the end over here, and then I sectioned out my bangs so that I can put on a hat, and I'm going to start braiding in the middle. Okay, well, I'm almost finished with these braids. I started yesterday and I worked on them for about 5 hours, and then I stopped around 6, and I just wore my hair. I tied it back in a silk scarf in a bun in the back. And so I was completely finished with the middle section yesterday. I've been working on 8 hours today, so far I've spent 13 hours on my hair. So the back, I braided all of it all the way down. I haven't done so at the top yet because I like when I get like momentum going, when I'm just braiding and not having to stop and start a braid off. I like to just braid, move on to the next braid. I think I get it done faster that way. I just have these last 2 braids at the top left, and to part my hair, I didn't use a comb, I just finger parted. I just pinched some hair and pulled it where I wanted the partings at. So I've used, on each braid, I've used this Silk Elements Herbal Hair and Scalp moisturizing treatment, and I just put a little on my fingers just to soften my hair up a little bit. And then I also use this Eco Styler gel just so that it'll lay down. And I don't put it on my scalp. I don't want to get any buildup or to have it itching. I just want my hair to stay moisturized, and I want it to stay flat so I don't have all these scraggly ends hanging out of the braids. So just take a section of hair about this much. Make sure it's directly in the middle when you start braiding. So I take it and I wrap it around, but I also split the hair, my own hair. I split it. Then I braid. So I just sectioned off some of the commercial hair into my hair. Now after I do a few braids, then I'll release it. And braid it. And I want the braidings to be, the pieces of hair these 3 pieces to feel pretty even, and I can feel it in my hands when it's not feeling like I have the same amount of hair at each braid. I just take a little bit of hair from another piece. Like right now, this one feels kind of small, smaller than the other one, so I'm gonna take a piece of hair from here and add it into there, and then keep braiding. But I did a little faster, so I just separated again. I don't know if you could see that, but now it feels pretty even, so I'm just gonna braid that down. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave this for now. I'm gonna do the last one again. I'm using this moisturizing treatment, also the Eco Styler, and I'm just putting it a little bit away from my scalp, and I'm pulling it down through the ends. So I'm not cutting this hair. I've just been braiding them all the way down to the ends. So my braids are finished, and I'm so excited. Here's the back. And you know what? I'm sure you can't see this right now. Let me get a better angle. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera somewhere else so that I can show you how it looks. Oh, but you know what? I didn't dip it yet. So let me move the camera, and then I'm going to dip and dip and dip and dip and dip. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. It's just a cup of hot water. Like boiling hot water. So you want to make sure you are very careful with this part. And I just like to move all my hair to one side so that I know what has been dipped and what hasn't. So I'm just going to dip the ends, leave it in there. I just take my comb and stick it in there so that I don't stick my finger in there, because that would not be very smart. So just leave it in there for, I don't know, about a minute. Maybe not even that long. Maybe 30 seconds. Was that 30 seconds? I don't know. So Then you just take it out. And so I just, I dry as much as I can using the towel, and then I also use the blow dryer to just run over it. Don't get too close, but I dry it afterwards. And that's how you dip it. And so then when you do that, it shouldn't unravel. So I'm going to go ahead and finish dipping it. I just want to make sure that my hair maintains its moisture and strength underneath this hairstyle. So I've put water and vegetable glycerin in this bottle, a mixture, and I'm just going to spray that on my scalp. And this is very soothing as well as very healthy. Yeah. So. And then I also have this olive oil, and I'm sure it's not going to hit every parting, but it's also very soothing. And then I'm going to use some of this Giovanni's leave-in. I'm just going to put some on my hand. And I'm going to actually put this on my hair, where my hair is. Just make sure I massage that all over my shaft. And that is that. So like I said earlier, I'm going to try to leave this in for 2 months. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm not sure if I said it or not, but it took me 15 hours to do it. I spent 5 hours the first day. I spent 6 hours the next day, and then this morning I just got up and finished the ends on some of the braids. So it took 15 hours, and I used 7.5 bags of hair. But I'll put that information in the description box as well. So thank you for watching. I hope that helps some of you out, and stay tuned for pictures.